Hello everyone, it is Shadowswarm, and this week we have a new free week champion rotation. This week we have Garen, Graves, Lulu, hold on one second. Yes, Garen, Graves, Lulu, Oriana, Quinn, Shyvana, Skarner, Syndra, Udyr, and Zilean. Gonna go through them one by one and tell you what I think of them, what builds I think you should do, and general lanes you should be using them in. Let's get started with Garen, shall we? Garen, I think everybody pretty much knows him by now. He's annoying as hell to deal with. He's giant fucking asshole. You're gonna see him primarily top, and you're gonna be seeing stuff like Sunfire Cape on him, probably the new Black Cleaver, maybe a Warmogs, maybe a Runic Bulwark, just because it, or no, not Runic Bulwark, Lock of Divine Solari, just because it's good for him. It gives him health, magic resist, HP regen, and cooldown reduction. All crap Garen really needs. Aside from that, you might also see Banshee's Veil on him, because it's good, and it's what he needs. As far as boots go, Boots' swiftness would be probably, number one. Maybe Merc Treads would be number two for him, or Ninja Tabby. But I would definitely say either Boots of Swiftness or Merc Treads, just for the simple fact of Merc Treads, the magic resist, and the tenacity, and Boots of Swiftness for the movement speed, as well as the slow reduction. And yeah, primarily see him in top. Next we got Graves, who you'll be seeing bottom, built AD, Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, Last Whisper, what else? Either Guardian Angel or, something along that line, Banshee's Veil, Static Shiv, and be seeing him built AD and bot lane. Lulu, support, you'll be seeing general support items on her. Oh, for Graves, Berserker Graves, just because Lulu, you'll be seeing stuff like, oh god, I've been getting this a lot recently, the Talisman of Ascension, I believe it is. It's the final version of Ancient Coin. That thing, it's pretty good on Lulu. You'll be seeing pretty much general support items. Ruby Sightstone, it's pretty good. That Locket of Iron Solari. And, maybe some AP mixed in there as well. Maybe an Abyssal Scepter just for magic resist, as well as some AP. Not against AP on any support that, kind of needs it. Just because she scales pretty well with AP. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for Lulu. And expect her to be support. If she's any other lane, expect most likely either mass AD or mass Ace, AP. So either rebuilt, like Graves with Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge, etc., or built like TF with a bunch of AP. Moving on. Oriana, fuck the boots, you guys can figure that out. Oriana built primarily for mid lane, so items like Rabadon's Death Cap, Riley's Crystal Scepter is pretty good for her. Not entirely recommended on that just because you gotta slow with your W with Dissonance, but either way, it's good for the health as well as the AP. Zanya is going to be good for Oriana. What's that new one that also builds out of Needlessly Large Rod? That one's good for Oriana as well. And, yeah, whatever other AP items you feel you need or want to swap out for. Landry's Torment's okay on her. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Go for something a little better. Maybe go for Abyssal Scepter or Void Staff. Void Staff's pretty good on her. And you'll be seeing her built primarily for the mid lane, maybe support with the same pretty much items that she would have as mid. Next we got Quinn, who be built just like Graves, with a higher emphasis on attack damage versus crit attack speed. Just so that way when she goes into her ult, when she turns into Valor or swaps out to Valor, you get a ton of attack speed as is, and you hurt like a mofo on her. but crit's still good. Phantom Dancer is obviously a want or need. Bloodthirster for both her and Graves. Infinity Edge, stuff like that. Static Shiv's also very good for her. And, your general AD items, you'll be seeing her built AD and be played in the bot lane. Next, we got Shyvana, who can be top or jungle, from my experience. I prefer her jungle just because I'm, of the jungle variety with her. I've seen people play her top and do really phenomenal, but I prefer her jungle. And either way, you'll be seeing tanky items. I prefer to get like a Ravenous Hydra, Sunfire Cape. If you're going jungle, I still go Ravenous Hydra and get the Cinder Hulk for Machete, or Butcher's Machete, or whatever the hell it is now. Forgive me, guys, it's been a long time since I've actually really sat down, played League for a long time, and I'm just getting back into the habit now. You can look me up and see I've been playing a lot of Rocka recently, so yeah. But, yeah, primarily tanky items on her. Warmog's pretty good. Randuin's Omen. Black Cleaver is going to be good for her. You don't really want to go for damage as much as you want to go for survivability. So, HP regen, HP armor, magic resist with some damage mixed in. That's why I get the Ravenous Hydra, because you got HP regen, lifesteal, and damage, as well as a cleave. That also does stack with your Q. So yeah. But again, she can be played top or jungle. I prefer jungle with her. Next, we got Skarner, who, same thing, can be top or jungle. I prefer him jungle. Although I haven't played him since they really changed him. So I can't really give you stellar recommendations. I can give you Iceborne Gauntlets as a recommendation, because that's still good for him, as well as for Shyvana. And you'd understand why if you know what Iceborne Gauntlets do. Yeah, the mana you get from them is useless for Shyvana, but the slow is so potent on them. And the damage bonus from Sheen. So yeah. Again, Cinder Hulk or the other one, Sunfire Cape, or not Sunfire Cape, Sunfire Cape's gonna be good for Skarner. Randuin's Omen for sure is gonna be good. And that's pretty much your ideal setup. Abyssal Scepter, he does scale decently with AP, and that'll also give you some magic resist and make it so that way you're mid, or somebody else doesn't have to buy it, as well as getting the Locket of Iron Solari. Just that way your support or top doesn't have to get it as well. You're the jungle, you're not there to necessarily get kills, you're there to tank. Moving on. Syndra. Same thing with Oriana. Built with AP heavily in mind, heavily in focus. You're going to be getting Rabadon's Death Cap, Zanya's Hourglass, the other 120 AP item that name leaves my mind for some reason. I know the name of it, it's just I forget it all the time. Void Staff's also good. Unlike Oriana, I do prefer Landry's Torment on Syndra, just because you have higher chance of hitting a lot of people with your Q, W, and E. Your ult is single target, whereas Oriana's is AoE. But that's still massive damage you're going to be doing. The magic penetration still helps, and the health still helps, but it's more the dot that you apply as Syndra, because you don't really have that much killing potential until somebody's either low or you're scaled into the late game. So I would go for sure with Landry's Torment, at least for the early game, and then swap it over to a Crystal Scepter come mid to late game, just because it'll pack that much more of a punch for you. You'll get a little more AP, you'll gain some HP, you'll lose the magic penetration, but by that point you should have your Void Staff, and it won't be as big of an issue. And you'll be seeing her primarily in the mid lane. Next we got Udyr, who 99 out of 100 times you're going to be seeing in the jungle. Everybody knows Udyr at this point. He's a bastard to deal with. I mean, just a pain in the neck. You'll see him build items such as, Wit's End, Iceborne Gauntlet. What else? I've seen him built with Ravenous Hydra as well. He's very beefy without needing beefy items, but you still need some beefy items, just like, Thornmails have decent for him. What else? Obviously, Banshee's Veil is going to be good for the magic resist and HP, as well as the blocking attacks, or blocking a attack every so often. Randuin's Omen, all of those things are definitely good for Udyr. And don't be surprised to see him in the jungle 99 out of 100 times. And last but not least, we have Zilean, who I've seen played more of in the mid lane than as support. Just because his Q does a ton of damage now, and it's not as important that he's support, but he's still a very, very, very valid support. Either way, in mid lane, you'll see him built, again, AP focused with just a little bit of cooldown reduction. Not too much. Morella Nomicon is really all you need on just about any champion I've said mid or support so far. So that's Oriana, Syndra, and Lulu. Morella Nomicon is very good for all of them. Cooldown reduction, AP, mana regen. Boom. That fills 3 different roles, and it's pretty cheap versus other things. Another thing that would be good for Zilean, regardless of whatever role he's in, would be Archangel Staff. Get that into a Seraph's Embrace, because you're going to be casting a lot, especially with Rewind. You'll be getting it stacked almost as your Tear of the Goddess and Archangel Staff stacked almost as quick as Karthus can, but not quite as fast. You're close enough, but not there. Your ult is amazing for team fights, stuff like that. Or if you're playing the role of support, it's great for saving your ADC right before he or she dies, and can turn the tide of the battle. So there's that. Yeah, but otherwise actually primarily support for him, but have seen him played more mid now than anything else. And if he's playing mid, then standard mid lane items, except for that new 120 AP item they put in to replace Deathfire Grasp. But you'll see the Rabadons, the Zanyas, all of those are pretty much staple for him. And yeah, that's it, guys. Not much to say on the champions this week. Hopefully next week. Actually, I'm not going to be here, so yeah, there's going to be no video next week on the rotation. There will be one the week after. But yeah, guys, that's it. My name has been Shadowswalm. Let me know of the builds you guys use for the champions in this week's rotation in the comment section down below. And as always, I will talk to you all next time.